The New York Rangers are the Stanley Cup champions! And this one will last a lifetime!
It's been almost 31 years since the Rangers last won the Stanley Cup in 1994, but if you ask much of the Rangers faithful, it feels like just yesterday. It's no secret that New Yorkers are passionate about sports, but if you ask me, I think hockey fans in the tri-state area are amongst the top. The sheer passion of fan bases are unmatched, and especially for the love of the Rangers. For many Rangers fans everywhere, being a fan is a generational thing. It comes from the family lineage, which you would expect from an Original Six franchise. It's not always easy being a Rangers fan, however. Just 4 Stanley Cups in over 100 years does not sit well with the passionate fans and the organization. But when victories do come about, like that in 1994, they are remembered forever. The most recent Rangers Stanley Cup winning team amongst the names were Captain Mark Messier, Adam Graves,
1940!
Ryan Leach, but perhaps the most important member, if you ask any of those players, was Hall of Fame netminder Mike Richter.
There's the man, Mike Richter. They love their goalies in New York City, and Mike Richter is at the top.
A couple weeks ago, I was fortunate enough to attend the exclusive launch party of the FE Legends collections at the NHL store in New York City for WFUV Sports alongside our sports director Bobby Chaffardini. At the center of this new collection, Messier and Richter are both featured, along with New Jersey Devils legend Martin Brodeur, and a household name to lots of Rangers fans, Dennis Potvin. Many other hockey legends are included in this drop, as well as Steve Yzerman, Wayne Gretzky, Stan Mikita, Teemu Selanne, and so many other great hockey players. The longtime rivals Mike Richter and Martin Brodeur were at attendance of the event launch, which featured a signing period for Rangers and Devils fans alike to meet their hockey heroes, along with exclusive interview for Richter and Brodeur with ESPN New York's Michael Kay, Don LaGreca, and Peter Rosenberg. It's not a secret that championships mean everything to New York City, and this launch party featuring Richter shows just that. I got the chance to ask Richter about what it means to still be able to represent the Rangers faithful at events like this all these years later, and here's what he had to say.
You know, you start out playing as a fan, and then you play, and it's your only focus, and you wish you could play forever, but then, you know, your career ends as someone else's turn, and you continue being that fan you always were, and so to me, it just feels, it's hard not to have a lot of gratitude. It's a great city to play for. The league's unbelievable. You know, it's kind of just magic to be able to play here in New York and win, and we're also really fortunate to have rivals like New Jersey that were that good those years. That brings the best out of you, and you know, to have that 7-game series with them was so much fun.
Before the start of 2025, the Rangers were going through a real tough stretch of games, dropping points left and right. This theme is no secret to Richter, as it was almost a mirror image of the early 90s for the Rangers. In 1992, they had a great season, followed by 1993. They had a horrific season. And then, of course, in 1994, Richter and the Rangers go on to break the 54-year Stanley Cup curse. So Richter had some words of wisdom to share with a fan base that he knows so well and tends to have some strong opinions and high expectations towards the play of their team.
You're going to have skits. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have periods where your top guys aren't playing well, you're injured, all that stuff, right? So you're not going to get through without some scrapes. Do you learn anything from it? And as long as you just have to be playing your best hockey when you need it the most, and that is the playoffs. And so if they learn from this, they'll be a better team.
The Rangers have seemingly taken Richter's advice, as they have been lights out since the ball dropped on 2024 and are 8-1-3 since the turn of the calendar year. It will be interesting to see if this year's Rangers can take any lessons or perhaps magic from that 1994 team. Thank you to Joe Favorito for organizing this great event and allowing WFUV Sports to cover it, and congratulations to FE Apparel on an awesome new product line.